Yeah, there we go. This is Inside Paint, and we're here with a report of a fight This is Isaiah arrested after Isaiah Steward arrested after Sunds drew Eubanks punch before the game at Footprint Center. Now, this fight was off court. This was in the locker room while Eubanks was going into the locker room. He got face to face with Isaiah Steward, and it's obviously somebody threw a punch. The police was involved, and it's just getting crazy on what's going on with the game on the basketball court, and it is very freaking sad that we had to have all these incidences with athletes brandishing guns, hurting their spouses off court, and just a long line of situations what's going on in the NBA. I mean, I think personally, NBA has even though NBA is just as big as it ever has been, it has a little bit of a public relations problem. Okay, and it is a fact. Okay. All right, Phoenix Suns center Drew Eubanks said Detroit Pistons power forward Isaiah Steward sucker punched him before Wednesday game after an exchange of words while he was heading to the locker room inside the Footprint Center. Just walking in, and words were said and got sucker punched, and security stepped in, and that was it. Eubanks said before the game. Stewart, 22, was arrested in connection with assault, issued a citation and release. According to the Phoenix Police Department news release, the report has the incident occurring in the parking tunnel of the area. Now, personally, I don't know why they have all these. I think they should have two separate entrances for athletes to come into. First of all, they're supposed to be playing against each other. Some of these teams don't even like each other. It's just, I mean, it's going to have incidents like this. All right. I mean, one team shouldn't have the access to another team's locker. I mean, I seen a long time ago Gilbert and Rangers just walking into another team's locker room brandishing guns with a Laker player. So, police officer working as a security was called to the scene at 4:45 p.m. as the security pointed them in the direction of Stewart and Eubanks. The officer spoke to the two players and witness. They came to the conclusion that an argument between Eubanks and Stewart escalated when Stewart punched Eubanks, 27 years old, causing a minor injury. Security broke up the fight. Suns head coach Frank Vogel said he was told about the incident, and when arriving at the arena as it happened right before he got there, there is no place for anything like that. And Vogel said there is no place for it. I don't know, man. It's becoming more common that we having crazy incidents with these millionaires. I mean, personally, I mean, you're making a lot of money What the hell are you upset about? Okay? Your cats in the NBA make a lot of freaking money. Millions just to play a freaking game. Now, I don't understand if it was a rivalry game or some shit like that, but I don't think this was a rivalry game. Eubanks played a Wednesday game, posted 6.88 rebounds and 2 steals and 2 blocks in a 116-100 win at Footprint Center. You keep the game first. Sunds superstar Kevin Durant said, "A lot of noise around our game, a lot of stuff that comes with being an NBA player. You keep the main thing, and all that stuff will fade away." It's unfortunately what happened before the game. It's supposed to be a brotherhood, but also understanding dudes get into stuff, and stuff may happen. You try to avoid that in this league, but stuff happens. Hopefully we can move on from it. We're going to support Drew. We've got Drew's back. He moved past it. Max and the Steward ever had any beef? Eubanks says just basketball stuff that goes on the court. Steward sat out a Wednesday game due to the left ankle sprain. We were walking in. Words were said, and got face to face and just sucker punched me, and then security got in the way. Eubanks reiterated it. Eubanks said he's straight. That Steward punch was a soft punch. Eubanks is usually one of the earlier Sunds to the arena as he does his pre-game workout with Nasser Little. Steward and LeBron got into it 2 seasons ago, which led to an injection. He's also had an incident with Bucks guard Patrick Beverley. Now, who did Patrick Beverley did not get involved in? My understanding. Clearly, you can see what he does, how he acts on the court. Eubanks said, so it wasn't a surprise. The Sun released an official statement on the incident. The attack on Drew Eubanks was unprovoked, and acts of violence such as this are unacceptable. We adequately support Drew and will continue to work with local law enforcement and the NBA. An NBA spokesman told the Republic the league will be reviewing the situation as they are surveilling cameras throughout the arena. The walkway from the parking lot to the locker room is very spacious and open. Pistons coach Monty Williams said he's talking to Steward about an incident as he took issue with the Suns using the word unprovoked in their statement. I think that is irresponsible for them to do that when you really don't know, because 2 sides are giving their story, said Williams, who coached the 4 seasons in Phoenix. I think until you find out everything, you can't make those statements. I heard about that and I just thought that did not need to happen. I think there's a time for information to be gathered and then you can make a statement. Me? It's let's get all the information. The league will do due diligence and it'll come up with something. It's just one of those situations that we just have to see. My goodness. Yeah, I mean, it was just a little punch, but I mean, I believe in my opinion. I mean, I think the news is getting real cheesy on these players. I mean, it's just a punch on the way to the locker. Okay, why don't you go to the NHL and complain about that? But they don't complain about that because there's no freaking it's part of the game. Yeah, basketball, that's freaking different. Especially when you got a lot of African Americans in the league. More African Americans you get, more trouble you get, more entertainment you can have. I always say. But that's pretty much out of control. Alright? This